Okay, so just thinking about what it looks like in a K to 3 classroom, I think Jay mentioned this before, and this would apply to all grades actually, is to really take a good look at the curriculum first and pull out the concepts and the vocabulary and the skills that you actually want the students to develop in this in this particular task, and then do a little bit of like pre-teaching and exploring and provide them with like a provocation to get the students to like build up their schema and their background knowledge around what the particular topic is, right? I mean, like you would do for any kind of inquiry, like build that up at the beginning, and then when the students have like a good understanding of what the situation actually is, um, what is the tension? What's actually the problem that we're going to be solving, Ms. Hussein? Like then after that, the next step is to kind of get them to understand the stakeholders. And one of the things that I really love about the challenges is that we get to actually meet the stakeholders. So we get to have the office hours, and we get to meet. The challenge I did was the OSPCA challenge. So not only did we get to meet the people who actually work at the OSPCA, but we got to meet the animals as well. And we got to take a tour of the facility. So this kind of really um, gets the students really thinking about who the stakeholders are and what the tension actually is, and it builds that schema. And once they're there and you've actually like pre-taught and kind of the vocabulary is like front of mind, then when they take that next step into actually looking for the benefits, they'll already have so much in their backpack that they can like use.
Um, I just wanted to share that when you are working with K to 3, some things that are really important to consider is our students' backgrounds, really thinking about our English language learners and also our students that are in kindergarten, grade 1, grade 2, or grade 3 that might be struggling with writing or struggling with reading, and thinking about what are you going to do as a teacher to really help your students be successful in the classroom. So if students are struggling with reading or writing, are you using images to really help your students identify their thinking? So these are things that as you move through the process, they're really important considerations. And it really speaks to the success of your class and just in general of deeper thinking with our students.
Definitely. And in terms of like how you would go about like assessing a student in K to 3, just to add to what Kelly was saying, that more opportunities, like especially if you have like non-readers and non-writers, then um, just having more opportunities to use different kinds of software to have students record their responses. I think that goes a long way so that you can have them talk about the benefit as opposed to like writing it down.